Hi, my name's Chrissy Ortner and I'm a complementary therapist and trauma specialist, and I'm based in Mount Evelyn in the Yarra Ranges. And I'm making this video tonight just to share some techniques that I have found really useful in addressing trauma and stress, anxiety and overwhelm. And as a result of the recent storm and the impact that it's had both on myself and my friends, family, and just so many of you out there in the hills that have been experiencing a lot of stress around lack of electricity, power lines down, damaged homes, feeling cold, feeling vulnerable. A lot of you, your workplaces will have been impacted, especially if you're working from home. And just the huge, sometimes overwhelming struggle just to get things back to normal. So if any of this seems relevant to you as things that you've been experiencing, then I'd like to share with you some techniques just to help bring down that stress level. There's a part of our brain called the amygdala, and it registers and is constantly seeking different triggers for anxiety or stress or fear. Our amygdala fires up and it's the instigator of the fight, flight or freeze response in the body. And that's when you start to feel that racing of your heart. For some of you it might be tension in your tummy, feeling the tension flowing through your muscles that are starting to feel tense or cramped up. Some of you might be experiencing muscular pain as well. For some people it's headaches as well. There's so many different ways that we can hold and store trauma and tension or anxiety in our bodies. The technique I'd like to share with you today is called EFT or tapping. It uses acupressure points on the body to send a calming signal to the brain, to the amygdala, and it lets that part of your brain know that it's safe to turn off that stress response. It's a really quick and easy technique to learn. I share it with a lot of kids in workshops, and I use it in the trauma work that I do in one-to-one sessions. So for tonight, it's just an opportunity to tune into some of the physical feelings that you might be experiencing right now, and learn a technique to help bring down that stress level and calm the body down. So to begin, the first acupressure point I'll show you is called the karate chop point. It's here. And it's just like if you were doing a karate move and breaking a block of wood. That is the point alongside the little finger on that fleshy part that you'll be aiming for. And you're going to use the fingertips on your other hand and just begin tapping. And as you do this, I'm going to get you to tune in to where you might be feeling stress or worry, fear, tension in your body right in this moment. We're not going to work particularly on any of the trauma events of the other night, but just working on what you're feeling right now. For some of you, you might want to do some more intensive work with me, and I'm also hoping to do some workshops, some group workshops up in the hills, just to help bring down some of those traumatic memories. But for the moment, we're just going to work with whatever you're feeling in your body now that is causing a sense of dis-ease. So if it's pain or if it's emotional stress, just become aware of where you're holding it. If it's a headache, if it's in your tummy, if it's in your neck, your shoulders, your toes, wherever it is, you're feeling discomfort or worry, notice where you hold it. And as we tap this point, we use what's called a setup statement. We say it 3 times, and it always starts with even though I'm feeling. So whatever it is that you're feeling, you fill in the gaps. So even though I'm feeling whatever that is for you, and I notice where I hold it in my body, I accept how I feel. And the reason we use the accept how I feel statement is because often when we're stressed or in pain or we're feeling overwhelmed, we want to push that feeling away and get on with life because it feels uncomfortable. It's the reason why medication is so popular. But this process is about listening to the body, because when the body is exhibiting a stress response, it's almost a signal to say, hang on, something's going on you need to pay attention to. before it can release that stress response and begin the healing process. So with this process, tuning in to where you feel tension, overwhelm, or pain. So we'll do it 3 times, even though, number 2, I'm feeling this stress in my body, and I notice where I feel it. I accept how I feel. And one more time, even though I'm feeling this stress in my body, I notice where I feel it. I accept how I feel. And we're also going to add another statement in there as well. I'm safe. Because often when we're feeling these symptoms, it's like the body is still in that stress moment. And it's about coming back to the present and acknowledging that in this moment, even though you're feeling everything you feel, you are safe. Okay, once we've tapped that point, I'm going to get you just to tune into how strong that feeling is for you in your body. If you had to rate it out of 10, with 10 being overwhelming and 0 being nothing at all, notice what level you're at with your tension or your pain or your worry. Okay, the next point is on the top of the head, right in the center. You're going to use all your fingertips and just tapping that point. So you tune in to where you hold stress in your body. And the next points that I show you around your body, we're just going to use reminder statements for where you feel it in your body. And any worries or thoughts that are going with it. So notice where you feel it in your body. And you can state it out loud. It might be, I feel it in my head, or I feel it in my shoulders, or I feel it in our chest or heart. Or you can just say it in your mind. The next point is at the start of the eyebrows. And again, reminding yourself, I'm feeling it here. I'm safe. And at the side of the eye, notice where you feel it in your body. I'm feeling it there. I'm safe. The next point is under the eye. I'm feeling it in my body. All my thoughts about it. All my worries. All my thoughts about the future and this problem. I'm safe. The next point is under the nose. All these worries. Feeling it in my body. I'm safe. The next point is just under the chin. All these fears in my body. All my worries. Everything I've been focused on. And notice where I hold it in my body. I'm safe. The next point is under the collarbone, so you can just tap in that general area. All this stress, pain in my body. I notice where I feel it and hold it. I'm safe. I'm safe in this moment. I wonder if it's safe to let it go. And the next point is under the arm. So for women, it's about where the bra strap goes, right below the armpit. Men, it's about in line with the nipple. All this stress in my body, I notice where I feel it. I'm safe. So you might have noticed at some points I was doing one side, both sides of the face. Other times I might it's possible just to do one. The acupressure points cross over in the body. If you just work on one side, that is still okay. It doesn't matter if you do them in the wrong sequence or you forget some of them. Just do what you remember, tuning into the body. So once you've done that circle of tapping, starting with the karate chop point, top of the head, start of the eyebrows, end of the eyebrows, under the eye, that bony bit, under the nose, chin or just below the lip, collarbone, and under the arm. I'll get you just to take a nice deep breath and really sigh it out. And another one. And this also helps reset the amygdala in the brain, calming down the fight or flight response. And then get yourself comfy. Sit in the most comfortable position for you, or lie down. You're going to just gently grab hold of a wrist. Hold it really lightly. Place it in your lap. And just take a moment to close your eyes. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. And as you close your eyes, just going to get you to think of a time or a place when you felt completely relaxed and safe. Now that might be lying on a beautiful beach, might even be lying in a forest. You might be in a bubble bath or lying in your own bed, wherever feels comfortable, safe and relaxing for you. And as you close your eyes, or have them half closed, just settling into a comfortable position and remembering or imagining what it feels like to lie in that safe place. And if, for any chance, you can't think of a safe place to imagine yourself in that you've been to before, just make up the perfect one. And with the next slow deep breath, just imagine or pretend that your whole body is relaxing down, lying in the most comfortable place, feeling supported, feeling safe, as you tune in to everything that you can remember seeing or imagine seeing, sensing on your skin, smelling, everything that you can remember that special place. You might even become aware of how your heart feels to be there in this moment. Opening up and relaxing. You might even imagine or pretend that you're breathing in a beautiful healing mist. Pick a colour that feels calming and soothing for you in this moment. Breathing that into your heart. Allowing it to flow into your tummy. You might even get a sense or pretend that it's flowing across your shoulders, down through your arms, flowing up into your neck and head with each slow deep breath. Flowing down into your tummy, hips and abdomen, legs and feet, as your whole body relaxes even deeper now. Imagining that colour becoming even brighter. And as you begin to get that sense of your body relaxing now, I wonder if it's possible just to squeeze your wrist and say the word peace. And with the next slow deep breath, just gently becoming aware of your surroundings again, opening your eyes, coming back to the present. And when you're ready, we're going to begin the tapping again. But before that, I'm just going to get you to tune in into your body and what it's feeling right in this moment. Now, you gave it a rating before of that pain or stress that you were feeling, the physical feelings that you tuned into, a rating out of 10. And just gently become aware of where you're at now. Are you feeling any calmer or more relaxed? Has that number gone down? Sometimes the number goes up, and that's fine too. We're just becoming aware of what our body's messages are. And as you become aware of what number that is for you, we're going to tap on that. So again, tapping on the karate chop point. The idea is to get it down from whatever level it is, if it's 10 out of 10, with stress and anxiety or pain, to gently bring it down, if you can, as time allows, down to a 0. So tuning into that number, and wherever you're still holding pain, for some of you it might have shifted and moved. You might have started off with a headache. Now you're feeling tension in your shoulders. Sometimes tension in one shoulder can shift to another. As we release stress, it often shifts around in our body. I even had a lady who came in with a really bad migraine, and it moved to her big toe. As her headache released, she suddenly realized she had pain down there. So wherever you're feeling that tension or stress or worry, be present with it now. And again, we'll do the setup statement 3 times. Even though I'm feeling this worry, this stress, this pain, wherever you feel it in my body, in your body, I accept how I feel. I'm safe in this moment. Even though I'm feeling this stress in my body, and I notice where I feel it, I accept how I feel. I'm safe in this moment. Even though I'm feeling all this stress in my body, and sometimes it's overwhelming, I accept how I feel. I'm safe in this moment. Now, some of you may be aware of all the different emotions or thoughts that are going on around for you over this issue. And as we're tapping the other points, just become aware of them. So reminding yourself again where you feel it in your body as you tap this point, and any thoughts that go with it. This is overwhelming. There's nothing I can do. Waiting on everyone else. No one's helping. Feeling vulnerable, whatever that is for you. And down to the next point, which you can tap like this or at just one side of the body. Feeling vulnerable, feeling this pain. For some of you, you might be feeling anger, frustration, shame, guilt. So many different emotions can be tied up with stress. For some of you, it might be resentment. Just noticing where you feel what you feel in your body as you tap all these points and the emotions that go with it. It might be abandonment or grief or guilt, sadness or loss. Noticing where you feel the stress. Noticing where you feel the sadness or pain. And even though I feel all of this, I'm safe in this moment. Even though I'm feeling all of this, I trust there are solutions. Now that might even be hard for some of you to say. Even though I'm feeling all of this, I hope there are solutions. Even though I'm feeling all of this, I'm open to receiving help and solutions. The next point is under the arm. Even though I'm feeling all this stress in my body, I trust there are solutions. I trust that help is coming. Okay, and again, taking a nice deep breath, gently holding your wrist and placing it in your lap. We're going to sigh it out. And another one. Just Just really allowing those shoulders to sink down as you sigh. Closing your eyes one more time. And just going to that peaceful place for you, whatever that is. And you can go to a different place, whatever feels comforting, relaxing and safe. You don't have to be lying down in that memory. You might even choose one where you're moving. For me, it's riding a horse through the ranges and feeling that movement of the horse, the smell, the sounds, that feeling in my heart. So whatever it is for you that feels comforting and relaxing and safe, just going to that memory now. Breathing into your body, everything you remember seeing, sensing on your skin, hearing, smelling or tasting. And again, you can choose to breathe in a healing color if you wish to, one that feels comforting and safe. And just set the intention with your mind as you relax even deeper to allow this healing color to flow to wherever there's tension in your body. Any parts that need to feel a little more relaxed and safe. And with each slow, deep breath, just trusting that that color will become even brighter. In your heart, your tummy, across your shoulders, flowing up into your head. Going down through your legs. You might even imagine that the more of that healing color you breathe in, the brighter it becomes. Perhaps you could even imagine it flowing out through the pores of your skin, creating a beautiful bubble of protection all around you. That bubble of protection is warming, comforting and soothing, just like a beautiful warm blanket. As you get a sense of your body beginning to relax now, again just giving your wrist a gentle squeeze and peace. And coming back to the present. Eyes open. Okay, well done. You've done 2 rounds of what we call tapping now, or emotional freedom technique. So now once again, just rating whatever it is that you've been feeling in your body that you wanted to let go of. Noticing if you're still holding any stress or tension in those places, if it's shifted to anywhere else. Hopefully the number's dropping down as your body is starting to process some of those emotions, listening in to what your body's messages are. We're going to do one more quick round of tapping. So, giving it a rating out of 10 of whatever's left. Hopefully it's getting lower now. If not, I'm happy to work with people one-on-one. So tapping on this point now and tuning into whatever's left. Even though I still have all these worries and fears, even though things are still overwhelming, and there's many things I can't change, I accept how I feel about it all. I wonder if it's possible to let it all go. I wonder if it's possible to imagine things working out quickly and easily for me. Even though I still hold this stress and tension in my body, if there's any of it left, you might be clear now. I acknowledge where I hold it, and I wonder if it's possible to release it so that my mind is clear and I can seek creative solutions again, even though I might still be holding on to some worries for the future. I notice where I feel that in my body. I choose to let it go. And I wonder if it's possible to imagine some creative solutions. Okay, so top of the head. Noticing where I hold these worries for the future. I choose to allow my body to find creative solutions. Noticing where I hold the worry for the future. I choose to allow my body to let it go. I thank my body for making me aware of where I hold this worry. And I ask it to help me find creative solutions. Now, our brains are very, very good at being creative problem solvers. But when we hold tension and worry, that part of our problem solving mind shuts down. So once we bring down the stress levels, you can start to tap on some more creative statements. Even though I still have some worries for the future, I choose to allow my body to relax and heal, and my mind find creative solutions. Even though I still have some worries, I choose to allow my body to relax and find creative solutions. Even though I still have some worries, I choose to let it go. And I notice where I'm releasing it from my body. I choose to empower myself with a positive mindset as I let go of this worry and pain. Okay, and again, just closing your eyes, gently holding your wrist. A couple of quick deep breaths. And this time, I wonder if it's possible to first go to your relaxed, happy place in your mind, just really quickly. Trusting that your body can go there 10 times faster than it did before. Relaxing into those memories, that healing colour, feeling safe and secure. And then I wonder if it's possible to see yourself in a year's time, where everything's different, where you've achieved your goals. Any repairs have been made. Noticing all the positive changes you've made in your state of mind, your physical fitness, and well-being. Noticing the changes around you and the community that feel positive and healing. Noticing all those new connections you've made to neighbours in your community and how that's impacted you in a positive way. Becoming aware of all the positive changes, the things that you're grateful for. On a physical level in your body, gratitude towards family or friends, and all the support you've received from unexpected places and unexpected people. You may see it as pictures in your mind, or it might just be a physical feeling you feel in your body. Whatever that is, it's perfect for you. Breathing in that beautiful healing mist, You can use that healing mist in the present or any time in the future when you need to relax deeply and completely. Perhaps it's when you're drifting off to sleep. Perhaps it's helping you to settle your children. Perhaps it's as you're going about your day-to-day activities, getting your life back on track. Whenever you're feeling that sense of stress, just breathing in that healing colour for a moment. Reminding yourself that in that moment you are safe. It's safe to breathe and relax. And just gently giving your wrist a squeeze, saying the word peace, and coming back to the present time now. Okay, and as you're coming back, again, just tuning in to that feeling in your body, that initial problem, that stress response you were feeling before, noticing how it feels right now. And hopefully it's reduced down. Just taking these moments to do a bit of tapping on the acupressure points. And those little visualizations really help to reset the body's immune system as well as the stress response. You can do tapping before you think you're going out into your busy day. If you think you're going to have a stressful day, if there's a lot coming up for you that you're worried about, you can do some tapping before it even happens to bring down that stress response. And often you'll find that you'll go through those circumstances feeling much calmer. Something I like to do is if I'm going to a dental appointment, I always tap before. And you can do it just like this, in the shower, on the toilet. Even though I think I'm going to have a stressful day, I accept how I feel and I notice it where I feel it in my body. And again, just reminding yourself, those places you feel it, I'm safe. I acknowledge where I feel it. I choose to let it go. And then again, just going to your happy place. And often you can bring down those stress levels really quickly, and you'll find that you can go ahead in your day without feeling triggered, feeling a lot calmer. You can also do sneaky tapping. I love using sneaky tapping. So if you're around other people, if you're having a conversation with someone and what they're saying is triggering you, you can just gently rub that karate chop point. Hold your wrist even. Just take a deep breath while they're talking. Go to your happy place for a moment. Squeeze your wrist. Helps reset your body to feel a lot more calmer and relaxed. Another sneaky tapping thing is when somebody's having a conversation with me and I'm feeling a bit triggered, I might just be doing this. They'll think I'm scratching my face, but actually I'm just resetting my body to a state of calm. As I tune into where I feel that stress, I notice where I'm feeling triggered, I just calm my body down a bit. So go out and play with a bit of tapping. Be really nice to get some comments, see how people go. If you're still struggling, I do intensive one-on-one work with people where we help relieve specific traumatic memories. It's a really quick process. Before this big storm, I'd actually worked with quite a number of people who'd had experiences of trees falling through houses, and their kids and themselves were experiencing a lot of traumatic memories and anxiety. So if that is something that is going on for you, please give me a message, send me a message. And look, I'm happy to work with people online or if needed, one-on-one. I'm also doing concession rates at the moment for anyone impacted by all of this. And if you're really struggling, please reach out and we'll just work something out. I know from a personal level, tapping has really, really saved me over the years. I've also been through some pretty challenging times. I've been kidnapped. I have survived an avalanche. So yeah, reach out. Tapping can be really, really quick and effective to bring down that stress response in the body and get you feeling calm and back into life. So please don't sit on stuff for years. One of the difficult parts of my job as a therapist who works with trauma, is finding people that have tried medications for years, psychiatrists for years, counsellors for years, and nothing's worked. So please come in. Often, I think the most I've dealt with traumatic memories of a specific one-off event is usually 1 or 2 sessions. So yeah, please come in and we'll help just nip it in the bud, and you can get back to feeling safe and secure and getting back on with your lives in a creative, positive way. I hope you enjoyed the session. I'd love some feedback. Tapping is an amazing tool that you can use with kids, and I think I'll be putting together a little video for kids to use as well. So by all means share this one with them, but if you'd like something that's a bit more focused, then look out. I'll put another post up, one just for kids. I've also got lots of free audios. They're hypnotherapy ones, and they're on an app called Insight Timer, and I'll put the link below this. There's specific ones for sleep to help people with anxiety or stress and insomnia. So there's ones for adults, and I've got a whole heap of ones of sleep stories for children that are really struggling. It might be with separation anxiety, it might be with traumatic memories, or it might just be they can't get to sleep. So if any of those issues apply to your kids, then have a look on Insight Timer. It's free to download. There's over 70,000 free audios on there to listen to. Mine are specific ones that are focused on specific issues, and I use hypnotherapy within the meditations and the sleep stories. So I hope you enjoy those, and yeah, really look forward to seeing everybody feeling a bit brighter and lighter and healthier and happier. And I wish everyone the best in their healing journey after this big storm. Thank you, and bye.